We made it to Athens, first stop in our Greece tour.
Most people only stay in Athens for a day, but we wanted to slow down. After a long flight and major jet lag, 2 days felt like the right way to ease into Greece. We stayed at the Fresh Hotel, which is a chic boutique spot right in the heart of Athens. That evening, we headed to Bolivar Beach Bar and Restaurant.
Think of Athens, you don't typically think of beaches,
But this place was such a vibe. Great food, chill energy, and at night they even have a light show over the
we're
water.
heading to the Acropolis. I cannot wait.
What I love about Athens is how history is everywhere. Ancient ruins tucked between city streets. Seeing the Acropolis with my own eyes was surreal. It's one of those places you learn about in school and suddenly you're standing right where it all happened. My biggest tip is to get there early. It's always busy, but the morning light and fewer crowds make it even more special. Be sure to stop by the Acropolis Museum too. It's only a short walk away and it gives you the perfect context for everything you just saw. We ended the night at Hill Athens. I highly recommend it for dinner with a stunning view of the Acropolis. Next morning came way too soon. The staff at the Fresh Hotel gave us breakfast to go in these lovely, reusable lunch bags. It was such a thoughtful touch before our early flight to Santorini. Watching the sunrise on the way to the airport, I couldn't help but reflect on how incredible this country already felt.
Y'all, so we had it really close with the check-in. The lines were definitely much longer than we expected. But we made it with 7 minutes to spare, so yay!
We flew with Aegean Airlines, which was super comfortable. The flight from Athens to Santorini is short, it's a little under an hour. I originally didn't include Santorini in the itinerary because I felt it was going to be way too crowded in June, but I quickly backtracked because a first-time visit to Greece has to include Santorini. We stayed at the Volcano View Hotel, and while they were not kidding about the name, the views were heavenly. After checking in, we went straight to 41 Beach Club for lunch. Great food, good music, and they also had tons of cozy cabana options. We caught the evening sunset back at Volcano View, and it was so unreal. I don't think I could ever get over the golden glow sinking into the Caldera. The next day, we spent the morning walking through Oia, exploring shops in the narrow lanes. In the evening, we went to see Mamma Mia at the Volkan on the Rock cinema. Definitely a bucket list experience. Dinner wasn't my favorite, but watching Mamma Mia under the stars in Santorini was totally worth it.
It's a video.
Oh my gosh!
We all need to learn.
The following morning, we attempted the Fira to Oia hike, emphasis on attempted, between the heat, the steep inclines, and the wrong turns, and donkey stampedes. It was definitely a workout. We didn't finish the full hike because we had to make it back in time for our sunset cruise, which turned out to be the perfect ending to the day. We stopped at the Red and White Beach. We also stopped by the Santorini Hot Springs. We ended with a traditional Greek barbecue dinner on board, and it was so good. I'm still thinking about this meal.
Heading to Paros. Look how big the ferry is.
If you're taking ferries in Greece, give yourself plenty of time. It's hectic finding your gate, but once you're seated, the ride is smooth and comfortable. We stayed next at Hotel Senya, another lovely property, and this is where my life completely changed. Little did I know some of my very best friends flew all the way to Greece to help with the proposal. The funny thing is, even though I had a feeling that the proposal was coming soon, in this moment, walking down this romantic setting with candles, I still was in disbelief. And so it didn't register until I saw my best friends right here, and I just looked down because I realized what was happening. This was such a special moment, and I love sharing it with my fiance's family and my besties. The next day, we celebrated with adventure, which is my favorite way to celebrate. We rented ATVs and explored the smaller towns of Paros. which this was my best way, my favorite way of seeing the island. Was a beautiful glimpse into traditional Greek life.
I love you.
Final ferry back to Athens gave us time to reflect and nap because it was much longer than the first ferry, but it was very comfortable. Ended our trip with one last relaxing day at the lake. It was the perfect spot to unwind after all the exploring. Greece truly exceeded every expectation. I can't wait to come back and explore more islands.